So, guys, this is my review for Hajime no Ippo, episode 73. And with that, guys, let's dive right into this review. So, the the fight continues to be great as far as episode 73 is concerned. Just back, definitely the moments where they were going back and forth. In the beginning, yes, like I had mentioned a week ago or a week or two ago when I sat down and watched episodes 71 and 72, specifically 72, that once we were getting towards the end of episode 72 and finalizing episode 72, that we were walking into this 73rd episode where Ippo was going to have this fear. It was going to affect him, his body language, all of that, definitely mentally. And of course, that was the case where he was struggling to try to figure out, basically he was on guard. He was all defense, trying to maneuver his way around the fight when defending against Sendo. Now, one of the things that I found interesting, it's not like a bad thing, I just felt like it could have been dragged out. I felt like this could have been something that continued to roll into episode 74, is that Ippo, he basically at the end of at the end of round 3, walking into round 4, Ippo regained his confidence. As we see, as we see here in episode 73, he uses the gazelle punch that really, truly, tremendously affects Sendo in such a way where he almost lost. And I'm going to mention it here. I talked about it in my reaction that I believe that this fight is going to go every round. It's not just going to be a knockout. I do believe that Ippo is going to win this fight, but he's not going to win on a knockout. It's going to be by decision. But my reaction, my initial reaction, is that I was assuming that that Ippo's fear and everything that was affecting him was going to continue throughout the entire episode, and then what we got at the end of round 3, we were going to get at the end of the episode itself, where he shows signs of using the gazelle punch and stuff like that. So, so again, it's not a bad thing that the writers did this so quickly to have Ippo recover from, mentally shutting down. I felt like and was assuming that this was going to continue throughout the entire episode, rolling into episode 74. But again, it's totally fine that he did recuperate and was able to, do what he could do throughout round 3, even into round 4, and now they are basically hyping up, Ippo having this other thing. Now, again, they talk about Ippo, of course, using the training from the training camp and stuff like that, but they're also talking about something specific that I want to say that he gained also from the training camp that he still hasn't used yet in the fight, which is probably ultimately going to be the key thing that helps him win this fight by decision. Now, if he does win the fight by a knockout, cool, great, I'll take it. But I just believe that it's going to go all the rounds and go by decision. But that's pretty much my thoughts, guys. Again, I was assuming that Ippo's fear was going to be hindering him throughout, basically throughout rounds 3 and 4, but that wasn't the case. But he did indeed get his second knockdown against Sendo, so that's great. That helps him on the scorecard as far as the fight's concerned. So I'm looking forward to really getting ready to go watch episode 74 now, as I push this review video out on the channel. So with that, guys, let me know your thoughts. What did you all think of episode 73? What did you all think of everything that transpired throughout this episode? Leave some comments in the comment section below. Let's talk about some things. But other than that, I will talk to you all over on my reaction to episode 74 and my review of episode 74. Peace, guys.